What up, YouTube? It's your brother Trey, man. We got another video here. Terrell Owens versus Karen. Oh, man. Even when you're making the money, even when you are, superstar, you still gonna have some issues. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Now, I got my headset on because I'm still working and I'm gonna smoke a little bit. So let's get into the video, y'all. Let's get into the video, man. Let's get to the video.
Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yes, we are live. We are live and we got the police and everything. We got the police.
Let's just for a moment take a look at this camera angle. God damn, that nigga tall. He is tall. Bro, how tall is Terrell Owens? And let me not say nigga, man, my bad. My fault. Let me start being a lot more professional when it comes to that. As I smoke a little joint in my hand. No, but let's go ahead and look him up though. Yo, he is big. Okay, he's not as tall as I mean, that's still tall, but I thought he was like something monstrous. My man is 6'3". 6'3". That's still a great size, a very good size. Oh my god.
Police and everything.
What happened to the audio?
I can't wait.
What's going on, folks?
I'm driving to my mailbox. She telling me I'm speeding, telling me to slow down.
Slow down, and he rolled down his window and he started harassing.
First of all, I didn't harass you. She telling me to slow down. I said, what do you mean slow down? I said, yo, I'm just going to the mailbox. Then she goes, get the fuck out the middle of the road.
First off, harassing. I would have said, what does harassing even mean? Like, what does that even mean? That's such a loaded term that could have meant anything. Anything. She just used it to make it seem like bad. To make the situation seem worse than what it really was.
Oh.
Across the street and you almost hit me.
First of all, I didn't almost hit you. Now you just making up stuff.
No, I literally
Just like a Karen.
You almost hit me.
How did I almost hit you and I'm going to the mailbox?
I was a Karen.
Yeah, I'd call you a Karen when I came over here after you said I called the police. Absolutely. Then you went on to say, oh, I'm the subject of the HOA meeting, this and that and the other. I got liens and shit on my house, this and that and the other. Then you start bringing up my status, who I was, my HBO, my VH1. You the one brought it up, lady. I did it. You did it. You did.
Hey, folks.
First of all, I didn't almost hit her. Sir, no, I'm fine, sir. First of all, I didn't almost hit her.
I understand that. Just relax.
I'm not finna sit up here.
He ran the stop sign.
Well, there is no stop sign. What are you talking about?
I understand that. What did you hit?
I wasn't, but I asked him to slow down, and he got out of his car and started harassing me. He put his car in park.
Right, because you're going to yell at me and telling me I'm almost hit you, and I didn't.
But you didn't have to get out of your fucking car.
You didn't have to talk to me that way either,
You're
Karen.
a black man approaching a white woman.
First of all, you had your boy right here, your husband right here. So first of all, I don't do that type of stuff.
Relax.
You did. You put your car in park and you came
Yeah,
after me.
first of all.
She said you're a black man approaching a white woman. And I keep telling me race don't matter, man. This is the second video today we just done seen about this shit, man. This shit is so real. And the way to navigate this is to understand that it exists. You need to understand that it exists. And don't jump around it. Don't use your race privileges over another person to hurt them. You know what I mean? Don't do it. And don't assume that you should be treated a certain way because you're black or white. That's wrong right there. This is what caused this right here. She feels entitled. Just listen to what she said. You're a black man approaching a white woman. You know, that's the way that she's interpreting the situation like that. So she's seeing a hindrance in her neighborhood. She's not seeing a human. She's not seeing Terrell Owens. She's not just seeing a human. She's seeing a menace, a hindrance in her neighborhood disturbing the peace. And so therefore, she felt the need to be like, stop. You're speeding. You have all these liens in your house. See, the fact that she brought up how he's financially managing his property, his house, means that she's looking up all the reasons, all the ways that she can get him kicked out or something like that. Even if she's not looking at all the ways to get kicked out, why the fuck is that something that you're even doing? Why? Can you imagine going up to your neighbor, going to an apartment downstairs, your next door neighbor, a neighbor across the street or whatever, and just being like, hey neighbor, how you doing? Just wanted to let you know that you're 3 months behind in your on your mortgage, and I noticed that you got a forbearance on your property. Yeah, I can see it on the. I also did the due diligence to find out that you're back on your taxes. Just like what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Why are you in my business like that? Like, how would you respond to something like that? Why was she looking up that information, and why was she saying that in his face? She had to get that off her chest. She had to say, you know what I mean? She was already looking at him as a hindrance. That's what this situation is about, you guys. Let me know if I'm wrong, man. Let me know if I'm wrong with this shit. You might say that I'm stretching with it, but no, you gotta think like this. I don't know how you don't think like this. Why the fuck is she bringing up his property information and what she's doing? Yes, it's public records. Yes, look, listen. Let me tell you something that just happened too the other day. Went to go visit my girl at the time, you know what I mean? And she had a neighbor that parks in front of the house that she lives at, right? He doesn't, the neighbor just parks there, like literally, like right by the fucking mailbox. The audacity. Could never imagine myself parking my car on literally right in front of someone else's house. What the fuck? Right? So anyways, we finally see the person driving the car. He's put something in the trunk or getting shit out the trunk. And so I'm with her and she's like, hey, let's say something. That's the neighbor. I put 2 notes on his car. 2 notes on his fucking car. And you know what he did? The first one he threw off. The second one, he put it down on the floor, put some rocks on it. Like, fuck you and your note. That's basically what it meant, right? So we talked and we're like, yo, hey, excuse me, sir. I noticed that you parked in front of the house. You know, he's like, yeah, but it's public property. It's not a... Bro, you're in the front of our house. There's an issue. Oh, well, someone parks in the spot that I usually park at. So you park over here? Okay, well, that's fine, sir. If like we don't want you to park here anymore. He's like, but it's public property, sir. For the last time. I mean, if you have a problem with talking to the neighbor that's parking your spot, I'll go with you and we can address this situation. But you can't park in front of this place right here. It's public. And he finally fucking moved the car. He moved the car. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, thank you. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I said it twice. Didn't look back at all. He heard me. He definitely heard me. I tried. Entitled motherfucker. What the fuck are you doing? Like, how does that make sense in your mind? That's how you start problems. Unnecessarily. A person like that, with that type of mindset, you have no consideration. You feel entitled to park there. It's public property. You're in my front of my fucking house. Right by my mailbox. No, I don't feel comfortable with that shit. No, move. What the fuck? Like, it shouldn't be that, it's not that big of a deal. But it's that type of mentality. You know what I'm saying? I would never ever, I can't ever trust that person, and that interaction right there let me understand what kind of person that person is, right? What if the purge were to happen, do you think he'd come kill me? Would you know what I mean? He definitely wouldn't stop. He wouldn't help me. You know what I'm saying? She was looking at him as a hindrance. Why are you pulling up his property information? No need for that. Don't even make sense. What the fuck?
But I didn't come at you.
Yes, you did.
You can stop all of that, Karen.
Okay, listen.
Get out of here with all of that.
Listen, if you guys want me here, I can solve it.
He literally came
This-
after me.
Here she crying. There's Karen. Look at this. This is unbelievable. Swear to God, I've never been a part of nothing like this.
And then you know what's even crazier? She said that to the black officer. You're a black man approaching a white woman. She said that to the black officer. You Negroes, you niggers know that y'all are scary. You too, police officer. I don't even trust you. What the fuck? Come on.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
Do you have your ID?
I've seen it. Yes, I've seen it, but this is
Now he's
firsthand.
on live. And now he's on live.
Oh boy, as she's crying. Oh my God, this is
Got
real.
out of your car.
This is real. This is real. Here you go. Here you go, sir. This is real. This is real.
Why didn't he ask for her ID? Did he?
This is real. This is real. I've never seen. I've seen it, but I've never been a part of this. This is real life. And now she's crying. Her husband tried to tell her to go in the house, but now she wanted to do the whole Karen thing. So I'm gonna be here with my camera to show everything.
Put us on our
First of all, you need to stop that.
You were speeding through the neighborhood.
He was not. I was in the garage. You're lying now because I was sitting in the garage.
She said I was speed. First of all, I know what you're saying. No, I get you.
I got you.
No, this is real. This is real life in 2022. This is real life Karen stuff.
And she crying.
I've never seen. I've seen it on TV. I've seen it on video, but I've never really been a part of something like this. This is unbelievable. Then she brought up that I'm the subject of HOA. Said everybody's been talking about me, my house. I don't keep up with my house. I got liens. I don't pay my fines. Everything. How do I know? Because she told me.
Let me see. Crazy. Let me tell you something else about HOAs, homeowner associations. Once you're in a neighborhood that has a home HOA fees, they use the money to keep up the property to make sure that the properties all maintain a value. Because what your neighbor does can either up or lower the value of your house. Because when people are buying properties, they're also effectively buying the community around. And so HOAs help to secure and reserve the property values of everything in that little community by making you guys pay a fee. And for the most part, I mean, the HOAs, if you're a part of the HOA, you have access to it, but it's just another additional step that's like, I don't know. And maybe it's a bit irresponsible from my part, right? Kind of like the not voting thing, you know, you have accessibility to this information. And is it really your fault? Or is it another person's fault because you're not using it and someone else is? And so maybe this is a learning lesson. The fact that Karen or this chick knows so much about his house and his HOA fees and the liens and stuff like that against him, maybe we as black people and people of color, anyone, right? If you just aren't thinking of this, even if you're a white person, whatever, you know what I mean? To effectively, you know, protect yourself, maybe we should start taking the steps that they're doing. Maybe it's actually important to do research on the people you're living next to. Yeah, you might not, you probably keep to yourself, but you never know who's got eyes on you, who's keeping tabs on you and everything that you're doing. She's showing it right now. Karen's definitely fucking showing that. Telling them once again HOAs and stuff like that. The HOAs for each person's property isn't something that you just call a number and like you. I mean, I'm pretty sure you probably actually do just have to call a number or, you know, meet up with the people that, you know, handle the HOA. But it takes a bit of effort to get the information on someone's property, especially finding out about liens. Liens can come from anywhere. Liens could be, you know what I mean? So it's public information, yes, but it's not as easy as just a simple press of a button and you have access to that information. You have to go through some certain like loopholes and things like that, you know what I mean? So and that's because I'm getting my real estate license, you guys. So I know these types of things. But that's just crazy.
Karen.
What's her name?
Kate. Close enough, Kate. So when I drove by, she said she called the police. I was like, cool. I'm going to sit right here till they come.
Wow.
I'm going to sit right here till they come.
And she over there crying?
Yo, she just started crying just now.
Oh, when they rolled up.
Yeah, but you know.
Oh, she started crying.
What? This is crazy to me. Yo, this is real life, people. Dude, this is unbelievable. I've never been a part of nothing like this in my life. Never. Am I good? I'm fine.
And I mean, she crying.
Bro, she just brought them tears out. She just brought those tears out. Before she got here, it was fuck you this, fuck you that, everything. Oh yeah, before I got here, it was all of that. The police showed up. Oh, the tears start flowing.
I thought they were supposed to start finding them for profiling.
Oh man, it's all good.
On black people just because they black.
First of all, I said I wasn't speeding, and then they're gonna tell me.
But she don't have no speed.
No, I got it. But she said we didn't say you were speeding. We told you need to slow down. So what does that mean? If you telling me I need to slow down, that means I was speeding. Right? So then she said I went after her, and I was like, no, I came over here because you said you was calling 911. You was calling the police. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to sit right here and wait till the police come.
Man, I gotta give it to T.O., man. He's brave. He's brave, and he's a man for standing for what he believes in. I think he's a solid person for standing for what he believes in and actually standing, waiting for the police. I would have went into the house, you know, but he wanted to prove a point that he wasn't doing anything wrong. Not only the fact that he wasn't doing anything wrong, but that she was stepping boundaries that you should as a citizen, as a fellow person of the community. He said he was pulling to his mailbox, so we gotta assume that that's his neighborhood. She's someone that lives there, and she's treating him like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, I would absolutely feel some sort of way too. It's like, come on. We need to root out bad seeds. Like, one bad seed, what do they say? One bad apple can spoil the bunch. The reason why is, like, all of that toxicity from one person, one household, it leaks. Usually when one person has roaches, it's because the neighbors have roaches. They're having roaches and their infestation is leaking towards your house. That type of stuff happens in communities. When you have a bad person, bad character, people with bad morality, that's why homogeny, like, not talking about homosexuality, homogeny, meaning all the same, is preferred in a lot of places. You know what I mean? Because it keeps everyone has
Store
the same
10
values.
Beverly Hills.
Like, what I'm trying to get to, the point that I'm trying to make is that you gotta make sure your community, you gotta root these types of people out, man. And, like, he called her out. He's standing for his beliefs and believing that he didn't do anything wrong, and the fact that she's overstepping her boundaries. She was being disrespectful unnecessarily, and she went further than just being disrespectful. And she crossed the line. You gonna call the police? Okay, well, I'm gonna sit here too because I didn't do anything wrong, and you did wrong. You actually made it wrong. I can respect T.O. for that.
I'm gonna talk to George Lopez, since I'm the subject, whoever the HO is. Since I'm the subject of the meetings, I'm gonna ask them what do I need to do, since I can stop. I'm barely even here. And then told me I'm living in you're living in a low budget neighborhood. Oh yeah, I live in a low budget neighborhood, but she living in here with me. I'm living in a low budget neighborhood, but oh, this all good. I ain't tripping. She don't know nothing. I got 2 houses. I'm not even worried about that. But that's how she was coming at me. So when I called her Karen, husband want to tell me, oh, stop calling her Karen. Man, I'm not. They thought I was just gonna bow down and listen to all that mess. Okay. This is where we are. This is where we are, America. This is where we are. Then you heard what she said? I came after her. I came after her. Her husband right there, but I came after her. This is unbelievable. I ain't never seen no real life Karen in life, but this, I see one. She said I came after her. Come on. Oh, you just said it. You came after me.
See, I told her, you're talking to me, not to her anymore, all right?
All right.
Just relax.
I'm good. I'll do that.
Like I told her, if you yell at somebody, people are bound to respond. It's a reaction.
But my reaction was, she yelled at me and told me, slow down. You're speeding.
The last thing she wanted was another black cop to come.
I stopped right
when the
there
cop
in
pulled
front
up,
of
she
that
was
house.
like,
That's where the
when the cop pulled up, she was like, damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
mailbox was. Yeah. So why am I speeding past the mailbox if that's where I'm going? Why am I speeding?
Right.
It's 10 o'clock at night. Why am I speeding to my mailbox?
Right.
That makes no sense.
Right.
And ain't nothing in there but bills. Ain't nothing in there but bills.
And then she want to try to insult me and say I live in a low budget neighborhood because of who I am, but you living here with me.
It's just your identification.
Yes, man. Yeah, man, it's wild, man. I told she when she said she called 911, I just pulled her. I said, okay, cool. I'm gonna sit right here and wait on it then.
That's the best thing to do. You pulled out your phone, you record the same thing as I told her. If you think something is happening, you report it,
Right.
You give us a call.
She can show all the footage she want to.
Yeah.
Fuck you, this and that. I'm like, okay, cool.
That's crazy.
Right.
So this is what we.
This whole corner right here, all the way down past my house is BSO. So why would we be acting a fool in the neighborhood?
Man, this is this is wild.
BSO, BSO.
My mailbox.
BSO, all out.
Yeah, my mailbox. It can't be about 3 football fields or so from my door.
Anybody touch anybody?
Nah, but you heard what she said. She said I came after her. You heard that yourself. But then I just said. Then she said she didn't say it. She said I came after her. Really? And then he wondered why I call her Karen. Quit calling. That's what Karens do. Come on, man. I'm like, I don't do this, bro. I've never gotten in any trouble when I was playing. I don't get involved in any stuff like this. So for her to come at me like that, that's why I did that. That's why I came over and I'm like, okay, cool. You want to come at me sideways? I'm going to come at you back sideways.
Understand. It's just words.
No, sir, I'm not going to get anywhere out of trying to, again, touch her. Her husband was right there, whatever. For what? But she's not finna talk to me crazy and then tell me I'm doing something that I wasn't doing and then get over here and get a reaction. She wasn't doing no crime before you got here. As soon as she started, I guess, giving her side of the story, the tears came down. Come on, man. This is unreal. I've been here 2 days. 2 days.
Well, with that said, anything else you need from us?
Man, no, man. I just wanted to make sure because I knew at some point y'all were going to come to my door. So I just stayed right here till y'all got here.
Appreciate it.
So I don't know why she thought I was finna run somewhere, but she wasn't finna sit up here and talk to me crazy, this and that, yeah, fuck you, this and that, yeah. I'm like, all right, cool. That's fine.
Everything you rush to the court.
That's what I have been.
But if you folks would, you can go ahead and keep your answer them. All right, go ahead. You can get into your vehicle, sir.
Oh yeah, okay. Wow, I can't believe this. This is unreal. Unreal. Huh? Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, people, this has been my night, but I just want to let y'all know, man. This Karen stuff is really real. It's really real. That's all I gotta say. It's real.
Yeah, man, that's wild. I think he handled it well. Well, what do you guys think about that, man? Have you been in a situation like this? What do you think the best way to handle a Karen situation is? Was he in the wrong? Was she in the wrong? Did she overstep some boundaries? Was I right about my interpretation of her? I felt like she was doing the most by looking up all of his information, actively doing it before this incident happened. She was actively looking up his financial information on his house, like, even if it is public information, it's just like, why? But then we also came to another possible scenario, which is maybe me, and other people just don't do enough. Maybe we should actually take those steps of learning our neighbors' property information, financial information. I thought that was actually an interesting. I'm actually glad that I watched this video because that I didn't even consider that. Didn't even think about that, And I've been having a little bit more interactions with other people lately, and so as a homeowner, future homeowner, this is something you should think about, something you should know about. You should actively know your neighbors because some people like that might be aiming to kick you out of their neighborhood. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, what do you guys think about this? Good job, T.O. Salute, T.O. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Like, comment, subscribe down below, you guys. I'll see y'all later. Thank you.